everybody, and welcome to another episode of Skyborn. In this episode, we're going to be hopefully escaping. Half-breeds, I'm here to offer you refuge from your Skyborn oppressors. Hundreds of mixed-blood people have been taken by the Skyborn, never to be seen again. They spread their propaganda, making you into monsters in the public eye. Half-breeds may be the worst of Skyborn's victims, but you're not alone. Humans too chafe under the burden of Skyborn rule. There are those among us, humans and half-breeds both, who have decided to rise up against them. We've built our headquarters here in this very city, and we welcome all who have suffered under this regimen. Let this rebellion be your refuge. If you so choose, I will lead you there. Thank you. This is gonna be easier than I thought. We all been waiting for a chance to give them the bloody lip. Hardly believe it. What a welcome change. This isn't yet another half-baked plot against our fearless leaders. So you're gonna get caught up in this rebellion, then? Seems like an offer I would be a fool to pass up. So you don't have to be afraid. Well, I don't have to be afraid of getting our wings. Survived by hiding and running, but we've gotten very good at both. Inspector's a hero. Pause. Hybrid espionage and special forces like what you are expected. Usually former military or police as commandos. Blair, it is unfortunate you're here. You know me? I just said we have a mutual friend. I understand you have an airship dock here in town. Yes. Have you considered joining the Resistance? I normally don't recruit so suddenly, but given your history, I wonder if you might be open to the idea. History? What, the one tiny run-in with the law? Still, if this can help Jake. Tell me a little bit more about this resistance first. At the moment, we're not very large, mainly half-breeds that have been freed from imprisonment, and sympathetic humans. Short on everything from manpower to gear, but we're growing slowly but surely. Eventually, we'll kick those winged jerkwads right out of the city. I don't know how anyone can stand by and watch what they do to half-breeds. Innocent people grabbed out of their homes or right off the streets just to be tested for magical abilities. Do you know what their test is? No. Torture. They literally torture half-breeds to see if they can make them snap and lash out with magic. The ones that don't are set free for a while if they survive the process. It's horrible. I didn't realize. I have to do this anyway. Okay, sign me up. Excellent! Goodness, that does make things a lot easier. Lying down in the city slums tonight will get us back to base much faster, and we won't have to worry about sneaking all these people through town without rousing suspicion. Come, let's clear the way for these folks. Everyone is in our party, despite not being in our party. Don't want to go there because of the guard. We'll go this way. I'll stay ahead and make sure we remain undetected. Just make sure you don't make any noise by rushing too fast. The docks are at the southeast corner of town. Directional genius. Pardon me? Nothing. Big group of them up ahead, I can't take them on. Enter the weapon shop and meet me on the other side. Because I can't jump like that, apparently. Oh, before you go, there's a little... shiny. There it is. Oh, Corbin is now on the line. I haven't read that as clear for a second. So far, so good. Follow me down this ladder and jump the canal. Sure cross, we're home free unless you fall into the water, I suppose. All the half-breeds are secured, Mr. Spectre. Capital. We're off then. Whoa there, Red. Are you sure you can fly this thing? Zounds. Have faith in this humble pilot. Hold on tight. Alright, we'll have to go on foot from here. This is the slums and it can get a bit seedy, so watch yourself. Alrighty then. Young lady, I owe you an apology and an explanation, I think. Dang right you do, Sullivan. You knew it was me, huh? Can't decide if I'm good or you're just really bad. Truly, I'm sorry for getting you into this mess. You flew up with my ship. You were right in the middle of a smuggling operation. I had to improvise. Well, that's your fault for coming up with some stupid plan with Jake. It was all his idea, you know. If we'd known you would have joined the Resistance, we could have avoided the whole entire thing, huh? Okay, so maybe it's not ideal, but I'm glad you're here anyway. Just wait until you see our operation. Come on, I'll show you the way. Not gonna be feel at all bad about turning him over to the Skyborn. Okay, that's an order, that's an order. Okay. Welcome to Smogsville. Yes, yes, not responsible for stolen goods, blah, blah. Oh, this place is... isn't even safe to breathe here. It's not all bad. Most of these folks are just trying to scrape out a living. Our headquarters is just east of here, but we'll have to work our way through town to get there. Traders from the Western Kingdoms ever since the Skyborn Dominion took over here. The rest of human civilization has been pretty much isolated itself. Or has pretty much isolated itself. But I wonder how long that will last with the Dominion's emissions growing by the minute. Hardly anyone trades with the city these days due to the Skyborn Dominion putting heavy restrictions on traffic in and out of the city. But that's why we do manage here and make a killing. Face girl like you should stay down here by the docks. Shanty town can get pretty rough. Augments. I don't think we can afford nothing. And armor sells really terribly. Branch of life, probably should get a couple of those. Yada yada yada. Wouldn't mind the work down here if it weren't not for the bleeding seagulls. Skyborns are taking everything for themselves these days. They're already seizing all the obsidian metal they can find. Can't buy the black stuff anywhere. Gotta mine it fresh. Little last, but on the high seas for a while, and you're the first pretty thing I seen. What do you say? Folks be flying around everywhere these days. Me, I'm a salty old sea salt for the rest of me salty days. Totally understood you, buddy. So you're gonna want to buy all these healing items that are very easy to obtain. Because it's gonna be worth its weight in gold when you, don't have to buy any healing items. Or use, MP for it, rather. You're according to the dog friendly lady? Bless your heart, dear. You've drawn laundry every day with this smog. Mom says I get too dirty playing, but I can't help it. One of these doors can open despite being, covered. Keep moving if you know what's best for you. Bugger off. Look at these two blokes sitting pretty. Ain't an honest hair on their heads. Well, Always trying to make a name for themselves by pushing around the beggars. These fancy clothes will look good on me. Not in your size. So Sylvan is now a permanent party member. Which is good, because otherwise it would be pretty terrible to not have someone who can block or help deal with all the damage we've been taking. Facilitate the Thug B. Take out Thug A. Another level up, and a red to release, which we already had. Got a chest over here. It's the 8 of Spades. This is the weapon and armor shop, which I highly suggest coming back to get some stuff, because you can get steel magnums, which are much better than her magnums that she has right now, and cheap last 2 and all that. We're going to be getting those, but it's really good to get the healing items really quick and get them out of the way. I think if I keep swimming south, I can escape this dump. Depends how good do you think your lungs are. We're almost there. Our base is just up the road. Stay away, stay away, stay away. These rocks are mine. Life's good. Look at the clouds, man. But I guess not. There were strict orders not to let porters and districtors up in the city proper. Venom Dust are no place for you. Only select Skyborn are allowed in the wretched cavern and only go to armed to the teeth. Venom Dips! That sounds threatening. Is everything there poisonous? Or, sorry, venomous? Born is now level 10. Our city sewage systems end up right here. Lovely smell, isn't it? The days when this place was doing better, now it's just whatever work we can scrape together from the Port Authority, stealing or begging. Oi, Sully's back, with even more new recruits. Oh, there's an entire town in here. I've seen so many of my own people in one place before. It's better than prison, I guess. We made it. It's incredible. I never thought the rebellion would be so robust. Ain't nothing over there. Why are you looking at me that way? I've always had these wings. It worked! You made it back. Few snags, but it worked out in the end. Clarith is a Jillian, my half-sister. She's a... Yep, a half-breed. One of the lucky ones, I'd say. I'd be a Skyborn jail if Sully hadn't brought me here. Along with a few of our father's more expensive shipments. I'll say the rebel base decor has improved since I joined up. The best leader we've had in years. Just because of money. Oh, please. Unfortunately, not everyone listens to me. I'm looking at you, Jillian. Impersonating the Red Spectre? What were you thinking? The plan was just for him to distract everyone while we cleared off the ship, but he never showed up. I did fine. Barely escaped in one piece. Perfectionist. Journal updated. Let us take a rest for a bit, Claire. Go and mingle. Just report, Sully. Can't go down there. But thieving and smuggling, that's no easy task with them when devil is flying around. Did he fool you? Sullivan, I mean. Fool you? Fool me how? He's an idiot in a funny outfit no matter what you cut it. A resounding yes, if I've ever heard one. Sorry, I know he's your half-brother, but he bothers me. He acts that way on purpose, silly. Downey's actually a really thoughtful guy. Okay, then. Claire, there's someone I think you should meet. Our senior quartermaster. Goes by Wax. In the basement. Stairs over there to the left. Locked. Just wanted to check this real quick. Well, I'm told you're someone I need to meet. What's your name, lass? Claire, it's Spencer. Hello. Spencer, eh? You don't say. Well, let me get you a look at you. Enjoying yourself, old man? Yep, you got your ma's eyes, your pa's scowl, that's for sure. You know my parents? Of course I did. Knew them right up until the day they passed away. But they are dead. It figures. Sad day it was, too. Mission was so botched, we were lucky any of us made it out. Only thing that went right was getting you and your brother out of safety. Mission? Our parents were just mechanics. They abandoned us. Skies, girl, didn't your folks tell you nothing? They were some of the ones who started this here operation, part of the original crew like me. Back in the day, we even had even more folk, enough that we could actually take on the Skyborns. We needed better gear to do it. Your folks engineered us all kinds of gadgets to give us a fighting edge. Work out, though. A lot of good people died when the Skyborns found out what was afoot. Can't have been my parents. They left us. I'm sorry, lass. They were good folk. Actually, I got some of their work stored away here if you got any interest in it. This design, they call it the Prometheus engine. This is... Go ahead and keep it. I make heads or tails of the thing myself. What a lovely giant scribble. Come now, Claret, let's get you settled. I think I know just the place. Got some open quarters up the stairs and all the way to the right. See your dad's fire in your eyes really takes me back. Oops. Oh, right. Is it this door? Here we are. This was going to be Jake's room, but I'm sure you won't mind. Jake! Yep, he's getting all of his ducks in a row before joining the Resistance himself. Going shopping, I'm sure he would all well off and such. Oh. Think of how surprised he's gonna be when he finds us here. Won't be long. Hiding a half-breed is only medium-level offense. Sleep well, Claret. See you in the morning. Well, good night, Coggy. Oh, I can move. I forgot. Daddy, what are you making? It's a special machine, Claret. I'm building it to protect you and Jake and your mom, so nothing bad can ever happen to you. How does it work? Claret, let your father concentrate. Why don't you go help Jake build his model? Put that on backwards. You're too little to understand. Am not. It's gonna break. Watch. Mom, Claire's breaking my stuff. Just put it back together without this piece. Give that back. Ow. I don't know what you did. Gear snapped in two. Fighting in the workshop again. There broke my toy, and then she took a piece of that and broke that too. I didn't mean to break it, but you don't need it. She's right, Jakey. Your toy will be just fine. You've done a great job. Oh, thanks, Mom. I'm sorry, Jakey. Here's your gear back. It's okay, you can keep it. It's broken now anyway. Don't look so down, dear. I've got an idea for that gear piece. Here, I've made us some new jewelry. One for you and one for me. Wow, they're so pretty. You see, Claret? Even scraps can become something wonderful. Nothing is ever too broken to give up on. I'd forgotten. All this time, I thought they'd just up and left us. Jacob's always telling me that they might be back someday. I wonder if he even knows. He's gonna have a lot of explaining to do the next time I see him. Can get him out of jail, that is. I have all the information that Daikon guy wanted, but it was just Sullivan. I turned him in no problem. All these people too? My parents died for this. That and Jake was going to join too. He wouldn't want me to sacrifice all this just to save him. Let's figure it out something on my own. Where are you? Oh, good morning. Afternoon, to be more accurate. I trust you slept comfortably. How could you not? A shipment of Blackstone Phoenix Down mattresses somehow ended up here by mistake. I was dreaming. Parents, did you hear that design wax had? I think they must have been working on it right before they died. That scribbly thing. You just don't know how to read a blueprint. Some kind of anti-magic defense armor thing. Anti-magic? You think it was meant to counter Skyborn battle magic? Probably. It's a shame it never got completed. Something like that. We're sitting ducks if Skyborn ever do find us down here. Yeah, about that, I think I might be able to finish the job. Can you do that? If Wax is right, then my parents never abandoned Jake and me. Died protecting people they cared about. The least I can do is finish their work. Besides, I'm beginning to think they had the right idea all along. Where would we get the parts? Looking at the blueprint, I've never seen some of these materials before. My parents had a workshop somewhere outside the city. I remember the whole family flying out there on weekends. Been a while, but I'm pretty sure I could find it again. Must have been wood protection. Alright, so how do we get there? I'm not letting you go out there alone. There are so many ways to make a quick end outside the city walls. Well, I know the workshop was in some desert. Galadori Desert, you mean? Sound familiar? Yeah, that one. Desert to the east? That's a huge area to sweep. I'm sure I can find the right spot again if we just fly there. It's already coming back to me. Alright then, by some incredible miracle, we will avoid being shot out of the sky in the moment we leave the city. I'm not sure you know how difficult it is to escape the Skyborn Army's eye. Got a better idea? Of course I do. There's a passage in the coal mines that we sometimes use to smuggle supplies in and out. We'll travel that way on foot. Works for me. What about you, Corin? Sullivan's coming with you, and so am I. Can't let you two go getting yourselves killed while I could have helped. Thank you, my friend. This is going to be a long walk, so we should stock up while we're in town. When ready, the entrance to the coal mines is on the east side of town. And with that, in the next episode of Skyborn, we'll be going through the mines. See you guys then.